Hey everyone, we are in Singapore, and more exactly we are at the Universal Studios in Singapore. Actually, me and Susan was here about 5 years ago, before Victor was born. But now we are back as a family, and I'm really looking forward to showing Victor this place. Victor is especially excited about the brand new Minion Land they have here, just opened. So let's go and check everything out. Last time when we went here about 5 years ago, it was actually pretty quiet, not that many people. We bought a priority pass last time, which we talked about was a waste of money because there was not really many people. But today, unfortunately, we have chosen a public holiday, so there's just a ton of people here. And today we are not on a priority pass because I don't think Victor is old enough to try half of the rides here. But and hopefully everybody is going for the big roller coasters while we are in Madagascar and Minion Land. Things that we really enjoy here in the Universal Studio from our last time is just the energy here. It's a super nice place to walk into with all the Universal themed music. And as I said before, today is a public holiday here in Singapore, so there's a lot of people. It's saying that you want to go to the Minions. Alright, but anyway, we managed to buy ourselves a ticket and get in, and actually it took only around 10 minutes with the final ticket and getting in, even though it's busy today. But we also went here at 10:15, or quarter after they opened. Venter Minion? Okay. Skal vi have en kaffe og en croissant til Victor? Okay? Alright, so Victor and especially Susan Susan need her cup of coffee, and Victor need a croissant and some water. So yeah, we have our Starbucks and cleaning things up with a coffee and a croissant. Right guys, so about 5 years ago we stood at the exact same position where we were filming our travel vlog for our Suali travel channel on YouTube. And Victor has been seeing that channel a couple of times and said why he couldn't participate, but he wasn't born yet. So now we're at the exact same spot, now with Victor. So I need to correct myself a little bit here. We just went and bought these express passes anyway. And I think we made a mistake because yesterday when I was looking at tickets, the express passes was somewhere around 70 Singapore dollars for one. But on the day, and depending on how many who have bought it and so on, the prices go up. So now we just paid for 2 express passes, which was 140 Singapore dollars each. We didn't have to pay for Victor because he's below 4 years old. But yeah, that still came out to around 2 times as much as the entrance ticket, and around $100 per person for the express. I'm simply too impatient to be waiting in these long lines all day, so now I just hope that Victor is up for trying everything. So we are still in the Minion Land, and one thing to add to these express passes is that the Minion Land is brand new to Universal Studio, which means that the normal express pass you buy is not covering the Minion Land. So of course you have to pay 30 Singapore dollars extra to get access to the Minion Land. But now we're here, so of course, and Minion Land has been the place that Victor has been looking forward to the most. So yeah, now it's the second ride in the Minion Land, and Victor is getting his courage is getting up there.
What's wild is that the price of the Express Pass actually changed throughout the day. The more people who buy it, the higher it gets. And as Universal themselves say, if everybody has Express Pass, no one is really gonna skip the line.
Walking alongside Boom! You didn't hear that. Anyway, yes!
Okay, so we just came out of the Minion Mayhem, and Victor's only 3 years old, but he's pretty big of his age, so he could try it, but nowhere does it say how the ride actually is, and it's pretty violent, I would say. Halfway through, didn't think it was so funny, but in the end he was super cool, and now he can't wait to try the next one. Actually, we're already in the next one, the one that broke down before, like some balloons flying around. I don't know. Let's check it out.
Woohoo! From minions to orcs, Victor is now on a roll.
Victor's all over the place now. Now it's been time, now it's time for the Shrek Castle ride. Let's go. Oh, air condition. Right, so we have made it out of the Minion Land with a Minion balloon and a Minion drinking bottle. Super nice addition to the park, and they have changed a lot since we were here 5 years ago. The whole Madagascar stuff has, I don't know, moved, but it's not the same place anymore. Now they have expanded the Minion Land, and yeah, super cool, and Victor is really enjoying himself, especially after the first 2 rides. He wasn't too happy to go in, but now he just wanted to try everything, so super cool. Right now we are at the Jurassic area in Universal Studio, and right now Susan and Victor are waiting to go on one of these flying rides. Yeah, let's continue around. Now we stepped into the ancient Egypt, and this area is Susan's absolute favorite area from last time we were in Singapore. I'll play a clip here.
Ja, jeg har det meget bedre.
Det er godt. Hvad vil du gerne finde nu? So we have made our way down to the Sci-Fi city area, where I've just tried out the big roller coaster. Super funny. I had actually tried it one time before 5 years ago together with Susan, but today we have Victor with us, so I had to try it myself. I also went to the mummy ride, which is pretty crazy, and yeah, a very great experience that you have to try if you come here. Now we have to see if we can do the Transformer ride, or if Victor is tall enough. I would say in general with children, the height limits of the rides are between 104 and 107 centimeters to be together with an adult. If you have to ride alone, you should be above 122 in average. But let's continue into Sci-Fi City. So now we are entering New York City, where you have the Queensboro Bridge just behind me. I don't know what this is, but if you're from the US, you probably do. And over here you have the world premiere palace. The last time we were in Universal Studio 5 years ago, we actually went the other way around. So we started in this area and we didn't really make it out of Sci-Fi City before Susan were completely done and ran around with a small black bag. First we did the big roller coaster, then afterwards we did first we did the Transformer ride, and then we did the big roller coaster, and then straight to the Mummy, which is an indoor roller coaster in complete darkness. And then Susan were done, and I was a bit pissed off because I was like a little kid, want to try everything, and Susan was just completely done, and we hadn't seen more than 20% of the park yet. So but this time it's all about Victor. So a quick food break here. We have chosen to eat at the Minion restaurant, where we're having 2 Minion burgers as some Minion fries and a huge Minion macaron. There's actually a decent selection in Universal Studios with food. A bit pricey, but that's to be expected in a theme park like this. After about 7 hours in Universal Studios and 2 visits to Minion Land, we are now turned into real minions, and Victor as well. I think we are reaching the end of the day. We're just gonna find a set to sit down and have a drink, and then we'll be going with the Moonrail or the sky lift out of Sentosa. But let's check it out afterwards. Now a quick drink. It's almost 6 o'clock and the park are closing in about 1 hour. So Universal Studios Singapore 2025, is it still worth going? I will definitely say it is. We've been talking a little bit about the new Minion Land, and we couldn't really remember what was there before. And then we remembered because we couldn't find the ride that the Madagascar land area has been taken down to make space for the Minion Land, which is a bit of a shame, I would say. The Minion Land is super nice, and everything in Universal Studio 2025 is more or less Minion, and I'm turned into a Minion as well. But the Madagascar land was very nice last time we was here, 5 years ago, and the Madagascar ride was also cool. If you ask me, they should have maybe dropped the Shrek stuff, but who am I to decide that? But anyway, Universal Studios in Singapore is definitely still worth a visit. We had a great day, and about the prices, the way we did it this time turned out extremely expensive. The tickets for 2 adults or 1 adult is 85 Singapore dollars, and I'll put the conversion into US dollars and euros here somewhere. Your kids below 4 years old are free, so essentially Victor was free, and we paid 2 times 85 to get in. And this time we chose not to buy the priority passes until we arrived and saw or heard that it was public holiday here, and everybody's in Universal Studios today. So we quickly went and bought 2 express passes where you can jump the line on the rides. But the express passes doesn't cover the Minion Land, which was the main reason why we got here, because Victor's very into the Minions. So he had to buy the Express Plus pass, which came out to 140 Singapore dollars a pass. Again, Victor didn't need one, but for me and Susan, we needed one each. So that was 280 Singapore dollars on top of the entry fee. And then of course everything in here, foods, merchandise, snacks, expensive. The beer that I just got here was 18 Singapore dollars for 1 pint, which is also quite expensive. So all in all, Universal Studios Singapore 2025. A bit expensive. If you plan ahead, buy your tickets online with the risk of it being a rainful day where you can't refund. But if you buy ahead online and you buy your express passes online, you will get everything for below half of what we paid. The entrance ticket will be around the same, but the express passes can go down to half of what we paid today. So yeah, plan ahead and you will save a lot of money. Now we're gonna be finishing up our drinks here, and then we're gonna be heading out to try the Moonrail back to Singapore and out of Sentosa. Guys, I'm standing outside of Universal Studio, and I'm gonna be wrapping this video up here. It's been a great day in Universal Studio. Actually, it's great timing right now because it started to rain. It's been perfect weather all day. So yeah, again, great timing. We started out going in and going to the left, where we started out in the Minion Land, which Victor has been looking forward to. Then we went on to the Jurassic World area before heading into the Sci-Fi Transformer area and finishing off in the New York themed area. And then we actually went back to the Minion Land. There was a couple of rides Victor wanted to try again. But again, overall, it's been a great day here in the Universal Studios Singapore. Again, a huge recommendation if you are in Singapore, but do better than us and plan a bit ahead if you want to save some money. But other than that, I will be wrapping up here. If you like this video, I hope you will smash the like button. If you want to see more of my content, then please consider subscribing as well. And other than that, we are gonna see each other on the next one. I'm gonna be finishing this video up with some footage of the Moonrail that we are gonna be heading on right now to get off of Sentosa. But see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
Just like that, another theme park day comes to an end. It's been a great day, and I think Victor got more than his share of adventure. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.